To plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale, no doubt.
And it's time. Is everything working correctly? Well, I guess we'll just have to find out.
Yep. Yep.
Oh no, I just clicked the button. I shouldn't have. No one here? Well, last days of planning. Just have to do it on my own then. Alright, let's go.
Yep.
Why there? What the fuck?
Are you okay?
Is the
I
volume
never
okay?
imagined your sister would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you.
Yeah.
And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has lots more to and we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Aw, don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey... Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Ooh, Paimon supports that idea. Just the thought of it's so satisfying.
Certainly.
Well, we've ruled out two gods so far, the animal and Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in.
We'll be alright.
Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance?
Who would we ask?
Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already.
What? Who's that?
Hachiko in Liyue Harbor. She's from Inazuma.
I honestly had someone else in mind.
Let's see what she has to say.
Fine. Fine with me. Where are we headed? I can swim then, right? Wait, it's not the boat I have to go to. Oh, I'm so dumb. Alright,
No time to lose.
let's go. Yeah, I've never seen this bitch before in my life.
Oh, hello. Oh, is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Great! We came to the right person!
Samagala Zaid?
but the chance of success is
Yeah,
incredibly small.
We have plot armor, don't worry about it.
Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail.
Damn.
After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out.
How is she even alive?
But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me. Ah, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Dude, it's just fucking North Korea. It's not Japan at all. They're lying.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Chising.
Yo, is the volume alright? You're like the first one, dude. I don't even know. Can you see anything? Oh, there's a little delay, I think. I didn't want to put it all the way down.
One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on
Alright,
Rito
nice.
upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible
Yeah, that's
for
I think the
implementing
maximum is
recently
720p right
promulgated
now.
Vision
I'll have
Hunt
to figure
decree.
that out. But
They act
for
like
now
the
it's
executive
working.
arm of the Raiden Shogun's
That's good
rule.
enough.
Loyal, yet unfeeling.
Alright, back to the story. I missed like half of it now.
It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is,
Yo, how long is she gonna
unless you
talk for?
have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
Yeah, good reason.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing
So what you're
Outlanders.
saying is...
Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
We're fine, we're the main
They
character.
really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But
we'll
if
just
you
run
really are set on going, there is one thing
Or
you...
kill everyone.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has
Weren't we
made them
gonna
a
ask Beto?
well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences.
Like, why are we even talking
They
to
may
this
just
bitch?
know how to break through the storm.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their
Ah,
captain,
okay,
Beto,
okay.
then the hardest part
That's the
will be
same
out of
thing.
the
I didn't
way.
know.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by
Wait, but it's so
Gruyonstone
annoying to
Forest
get
on a
to that
supply
ship.
run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose.
It's like
Let's
harder
go
to get to
find
that ship than
Captain
Inazuma.
Beto.
Yeah, yeah. That's bad. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was the first thing we were gonna do. But for some reason we talked to the Atsuko first. Who then pointed us to Beto anyway. Wasting my time. For real. Give me that. They couldn't just put the ship a little closer. Wait, isn't this the first time we see Beto in the story? She hasn't been featured at all. Just non-existent. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. She just talked for so long how she got to Liyue. I'm like, I don't give a fuck how you got there. I don't even know who you are. It was Paimon's idea. I should have known. It was a bad idea. It's Kasatu. My boy. He's like level 40.
Who have we got here?
For a month he's been.
Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui and Osile, right?
Yeah, Sile was the ocean snake, right?
Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said.
Sounds like me.
She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time
Oh,
that it'd be
Ningguang
good
is
to
her
meet you in person.
girlfriend. That's how she knew.
Judging by the
Right,
clothes on your
I
back
forgot.
and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey, the name's not Floating Thing. It's Paimon.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... Yes, the stars.
The stars. It's her
The
cloak.
fragrance of what now?
Look at that.
That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
This guy.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary
Yeah.
addition to my crew for reasons
You
I
get
won't
to
bore you
speak
with.
his name.
Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not
He's
be
doing it again?
romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
I can appreciate poetry any day. Don't worry about it, man.
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
This guy gets it.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily. Especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Me, of course. What the fuck, Paimon?
I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it?
Oh, it's the damn tournament thing. Wait, I'm not supposed to leak things.
The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold.
It's like
There'll be
one
a whole
sentence
bunch of
already.
folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are 2 important
Sounds
rules.
easy.
1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it.
Wait, last time I checked, both Traveler and Kaza use a sword, not martial arts, but maybe that's just me.
So, you've got nothing to worry
Bringing a
about
sword
there.
to a fist
I don't
fight.
think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
Dude, that's just
You
cheating.
must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's
Like
gonna
finding
turn a
a
few
loophole.
heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after.
You're gonna smuggle us?
Get this. It's a masterless vision.
What's the point? Wait, is that how we get the Electro? We just get an Electro
Supplied by
vision?
myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Huh.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When
They
a vision
died.
bearer dies,
I knew it.
the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
I mean, the one he held in the trailer, right? It just burned up, turned into ashes, poof, gone. It poofed from his hand. So, it's remaining. It's kind of special.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say
We
so?
gotta
Inazuma,
beat up
no
some
sweat.
bitch. Says she's a god. I don't know. We can have her.
In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
Sounds like a plan.
You just want him to take part in your tournament.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament
Yo,
will
but
be.
there's no way this
I
is
couldn't let a
fair.
competitor-
If we can use our abilities. Because it's not a vision.
Looks like we pretty much have
It's
to
free.
do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
Wait, but I use Child, and he does have a vision. And he's useless without his E. Wait, how's that gonna work?
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
We gotta
Seems
go
like it will
somewhere
only
again.
be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Why'd I have to walk so much? The Gathering Storm. For fuck's sake, I can't even teleport there.
Yep.
Wait, wasn't there like the robot things here? What are they called? Ruin guards. Well, they're gone now. Like 200 of these star conches.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be
These-
renowned fighters.
These are normies. This guy's a competitor? I thought we were at least fighting, like, I don't know, some competent people.
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
Who's Uncle Jan? I've never seen this guy.
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then
And he's all full of himself. I mean, I guess it's like me, but that's not the point.
The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
We'll see, my man. You don't stand a chance.
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit.
A
Oh, yeah.
runner-up, so he wasn't even the top?
Uh-huh. Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were two of them trying to escape.
I've killed like
I soon
a
sorted
few
them out.
hundred.
They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife.
Scary.
I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Very impressive, my
I
man.
told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2-1, but I still got the upper hand.
Rookie numbers.
I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation. Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work. Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't
Wait,
plan on
everyone is
listening
gonna
to a pair
talk
of
for this long?
children.
And we have to talk to everyone? Oh, only 3. That's still too many. Wasting my time again.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us.
These guys are more down to earth. We'll be
But
fine.
this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
Yeah, see, I never understood that. Like, every single character in the game is a vision, yet it seems they're incredibly rare, actually. Like, no one has a vision. For some reason.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Young, you probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself, anyway.
Ah.
He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch.
Was this fucking Naruto?
For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
Yo, I'd like to fight the master. Why do I have to fight his students? What the fuck?
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
Oh, that's just called an animal vision.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
You gotta pay money? That's your way to show you're sincere. What if you're rich? You've got rich parents. They just pay everything for you. It's like fucking Mazepan in Formula 1. Dude, that doesn't mean anything.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us.
An impatient teacher? Dude, he's fucking there. Let me beat him.
Recently,
I'll show you I'm better.
we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
See, I was thinking this too. Like, a vision is not martial arts at all. I mean, I guess if you have like a pyro vision, you could do like some fire fist bullshit. You could combine it, I guess, but it's not gonna help the actual martial arts techniques. But we really gotta tell him. We're just gonna destroy his dreams. Like, just get good, man.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
Let him dream.
See you in the arena.
Until we beat his ass, of course. Okay, where's the last one?
No time to lose.
But there's some old guy there. I want to hear his story.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
What the fuck is this? This is the worst.
If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
Oh my god.
So you're also here for the tournament?
I'm gonna
You
enjoy
better
beating him
believe
up.
it. Huh, I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
But see, that's the other side of it. Like, the Archons give visions to people that are worthy. So not having a vision just means you don't deserve one. Like, fuck you. He probably wants to be the strongest.
It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person.
So, the perfect person is good at beating others up. Okay. Let me grab a notebook, write that down. Real quick.
I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks.
We'll be the first. Glad to be your first, man.
I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially.
Really? For some reason, that's kind of hard to believe.
In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing.
Manners.
A vision.
Oh.
You have so much self-confidence.
Okay, so confidence is a good thing. This is called arrogance. That's something else.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament.
I mean, the thing is, if you're confident in your own ability, it has been proven that increases your odds of actually being successful. Being confident is very important, but being overconfident, I feel it's gonna hurt this guy in the long run. I'm sure you have.
I seem to have gained another fan.
Oh, right.
Don't let my aura overwhelm
That wasn't
you, though.
sarcastic
You'll need
at
your
all.
wits about you today.
Just keep believing, my man.
Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Right. See, I've been waiting because there's too much talking.
So, to recap,
It's gonna be a fighting
we're up
tournament.
against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
This is
Seems like you've got a pretty
very
good chance.
intimidating.
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up.
Arm
Next,
wrestling.
please. What's your name? Wait,
It's me,
aren't you?
Rusty.
Did I hear that right?
Dude, I have more fans already. I haven't even started.
Is it really them?
Yeah, it's me.
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god? Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh yeah, that was my most amazing feat.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
Trust me, you don't want my autograph. It looks terrible.
I
Might
trust
as well
you're
be a
aware
few
that
scribbles.
only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary.
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no. It's just a
Dude, but
formality
we're
for
gonna
me, of
use
course, but
abilities
I have to make
and
a record
claim
of
we don't have a
competitors'
vision.
achievements as part
It's
of the
just
sign-up
cheating.
process.
It's
So
cheating.
far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osial, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, we beat Child. Alright, this is.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to mention that the previous battles include, but are not limited
Oh,
to.
I chose
Storm
one
Terror,
option,
Dvalin,
but she
and
just
Fatui
chose all
Harbinger
three.
Whoa.
Look at their eyes. Wait, I think we're the most full of ourselves actually.
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
I'm not gonna kill you.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize.
I already know.
A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
I really don't give a fuck.
Oh, we're not here for
You
that.
can have it.
We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But
Yep.
why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one.
We probably should use
So
that,
Paimon
but
thinks you probably
yeah,
shouldn't
exactly.
use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings.
Otherwise, just me against everyone. Well, to be fair, I can have them.
In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right? Alright, it's showtime!
Wait, I am allowed
You
my
seem like you're
sword?
raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me into the...
I gave him a 5-star one.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament.
Yep.
His first bout begins now.
Fuck you. What the fuck?
You're the
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with?
Okay.
Now that we've won, let's go and see Beto.
I
She'll
mean,
probably have
my
something to say to
expectations
us.
were low, and And I'm still disappointed.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha?
There is not even fair
Totally
competition.
dominated that guy.
There's
Did it
no
with
point in
style,
holding
too.
the tournament at this point. Oh, we gotta fight him, right?
But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now, he's more than convinced me of his ability.
You know, I just thought of something. See, I raised the Traveler to 90, and I gave him good artifacts and a 5-star sword. But there are people that left him at like 40. They're gonna be screwed. Well, the enemies were weaker, I guess.
So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
Really? You let me down too?
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
Okay.
Well,
Hopefully
since
there'll
everyone
be
sees you as the
more
one to
of a
beat,
challenge.
I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right?
Exactly. She gets
So,
it.
I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Okay. Fine with me.
But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
I mean, it's her tournament. She does whatever the fuck she wants, right?
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
All right,
Well,
I'm
but
gonna watch
how
some more
is
of the
decided
tournament. If there's
who
any potential
doesn't go to
contenders
the
for you out there,
semifinals?
I want to know who they are and what they're about.
And who does? Oh, okay, okay.
We're
just
finally
waited for
here,
longer.
folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
You know, with this much build-up, I'm actually expecting someone good now.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
I'll switch my party. Oh, this is top tier team. Nah, it's just placeholders. But this makes more sense for the story.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Relax, my guy's at the top of his game. He ain't gonna lose.
Don't worry. Take some time to compose yourself.
Time to compose myself.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for.
Who's this
The
guy?
semifinals
Fuck
have
you.
begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The
It's
hero
just
or
button
the dark
mashing.
horse?
What?
I don't
I
care
cheated.
about the prize.
What?
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten.
Wait,
by-
was that my sword?
I need to train
Using
harder.
element?
was
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I was getting a little worried there.
If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
You know, let's just give the vision to him.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one.
Honestly though, I think the vision system is kinda bullshit. Because how much discrimination is gonna happen based on it? Like, visions are plenty rare. If they weren't, it would just split the entire fucking world. People would feel better than others if they had a vision. They already do, but at least it's a minority. Maybe that's just me.
But mine never came.
But like, imagine, you're just waiting for a vision. Like all your life, you're just like every morning, you wake up, you look next to your bed, is there a vision there? And there's none. The next day, and the next day. And then the gods just tell you, fuck you, you're not worthy. Ah, that's gotta be so sad. Also, I just found out that the stream delay at this point is actually insane. Wow, it is really behind. Well, big deal, we're going through the story anyway.
I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body.
See, this guy, he takes it a good way, but there are others that are going to be discouraged from trying anything at all. And of course, if one way doesn't work, you just gotta find another way, you know? But not everyone thinks that way.
I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest.
This guy, he's actually respectable. I like him.
Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome.
Disgusting.
I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
My coffee machine broke. No. I have terrible coffee. But if I don't drink it, I die. So like, what's the trade-off?
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
I lost attention.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
Yeah.
By the way,
It's not gonna make
do
the
you
difference.
know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
I better fucking hope so.
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick, so don't get too cocky.
It's Casa, huh? So just for sure.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round.
Look, he's here.
Paimon thinks we might need to up our...
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the third round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent.
That
quick on
doesn't
his
tell
feet
me
and swift
dog
to take
shit.
advantage of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I never thought that to begin with.
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place.
Wow. That's just lame.
His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, why didn't you dodge? But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan Kung Fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
What was your choice to take part? Just master it first. Oh, but he needed money. He's looking for sponsors.
Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit.
He's just using that as an excuse.
I don't dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment, so I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
Dude, he's right there.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill.
Dude, he's been
In
watching
fact,
us.
I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing
I just
remarkable,
mashed
for
my left
I
mouse
discerned
button.
nothing
I'm not
more
sure.
than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience.
Dude, he's tiny. What the fuck?
I guess not using your elemental
I guess
powers
even I am.
must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles.
But it's just... Wait, it's not Kazuha? Like, she's talking about him, but he's standing right there. There's...
What's the
She
matter?
wouldn't, right?
Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Oh, we get to fight him now.
We could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set.
So, I guess it's not him. I was
Given
wrong.
your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Well, how so?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your
Wait.
enemy.
There were rules? Other than the vision thing?
Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
He's been stalking us.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In
Wait,
return,
we just
nature
established
also
that like
leaves its
everybody
traces
in the
upon
world
you.
knows us. So of course they know where we're from.
However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still.
Eating the sand I stood on.
These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Yeah, we're gonna fight him now. Or he's asking me out on a date. That's also possible. I'd say yes. I think I already have. That's why we're going to a remote location alone. Under the night sky. Running into boats. Not a bad spot.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter.
He's doing it.
You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Like the element of love.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
He knew I had a crush on him?
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
He's been stalking us, of course he knows.
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves.
Here he goes again.
It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats.
This is not necessary.
To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent.
I told you,
Like
he's
that
been
of some
eating
mysterious
the fucking
being.
sand. He's been smelling me. It's a little creepy, dude.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
It is weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
Yeah, we just dodged some rocks, man.
Extraordinary.
Try it.
So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
It's the power of friendship.
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told him whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, he just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned.
We're
That
gonna
will
fight
make it a
him.
fair exchange. Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
Wait. But now I have the wrong... Wait, he's way too low of a level.
You control the elements with... Oh, pay no attention to me. I was just talking to myself. I will be sure to observe your battle intently.
It's a little too close. Defeat them. Oh! Yeah, now I regret putting character on. That hurts. Yeah, this was not a good idea. That doesn't do much either. I actually put physical damage on it because of the sword. I don't know. The game just gave me 5-star swords for some reason. What? Oh no. Like that. At least this will do more damage. Yes, we can just like
Clouds high. The birds come.
There we go.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you.
They were fucking slimes.
Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible.
But, like, what I'm wondering is, if it's not Kasa, right? Who is it? Who is so amazing?
He relies
Definitely
entirely
not
on the
the
element
slime.
of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak
I
points,
have no weak
then his
points.
attack should pose no threat to you. Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
Probably because of their vision hunt degree, you know? It was kinda gonna be killed because he had one. I don't know.
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods. And what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions?
You know, that is actually a very good question.
My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
There's a lot of
So that's what
questions,
you're
man.
curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions
But you can
confiscated
reject?
inexplicably.
Doesn't it just poof?
Sometimes in
on your clothes out of
circumstances
nowhere?
that leave their original recipients dead.
Yeah, that's not good.
In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electro visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
Yeah.
As
Told
far
you.
as I know,
It's North
she's
Korea.
an Archon that pursues
It's not Japan.
eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
But that wasn't the same person though. There's no way.
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Good thing you mentioned that.
Oh,
I was
right.
gonna miss it.
We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
Sure.
Very well. Let's go.
Oh, if you choose the other option, it doesn't teleport you. Well, that's neat. Now I want to meet this guy.
Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash. This is the final match. We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last, the two finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen him, his reputation knows no bounds. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Frosty.
Wow!
Why do I have to do it myself?
I've been waiting for this moment.
Get it over with.
I'm sure everyone witnessed his thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived.
Easy. I win by default. Let's go to Inazuma.
Oh, come on, what could be
I
taking
wanna know
him
what
so
it looks
long?
like. Come on.
You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
They got that match time mixed up. I mean, if it's as complicated as the fucking time zones with the Genshin updates, I could see it.
We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment.
Really?
Something doesn't seem right about this.
He was abducted.
Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with
He
us.
took the prize. What? He just took the ship with the Inazuma? I don't care if he took the vision. Give it to him. He's gone.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Wait, why would he go all the way to the finals only to steal it then? You could just steal it at the start, right?
We don't know when it
Or
was taken exactly.
he was abducted and someone else stole the thing and abducted him.
I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beidou.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze.
Wait, I wish it's gonna take longer.
The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Yep. Let's go. It's literally the wind. I thought it was
The
me
winds have come
poetic.
at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
Why are we so high? It's literally gonna cost me time. There's a time limit. No. What if we don't make it? Oh.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
Yeah. Yeah, I might have to.
The moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
There you go.
You'll see shortly.
Stop. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Yeah, fuck you. Really?
Windblade!
But that didn't work. Yeah, this is a really awkward battle.
You can't run.
What I gotta do right now? We swap back. Main character too weak. He's not here.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Oh
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
no. Yeah, switch my party. Don't worry about it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Wait, why was there a Fatui agent helping him? Probably a pointless question. Oh, that's why he's weak. I put the new bow on him.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to
It's like
ensure a
level
quick
40.
getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist.
You're just a mad thief, man.
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine, fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Oh, he intended to win, and then I appeared, and he's like, shit, can't win this. What do I do now? So he stole it.
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semifinals,
Sorry,
I
dude.
knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me. Drat. This should have gone differently. I know an empty threat when I hear one.
Empty?
Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you
He's
stole
a
was
real
prize.
pirate now.
You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
That's diabolical, dude. What the fuck?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
You could have just done that in the tournament. Fucking hell. Wait, why isn't it still off? Hold on.
It's over!
Yeah.
Not that it matters.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods
Wait,
do not
he's
bestow their
trying
favor
to
upon him.
awaken the vision?
Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment?
You're just... You're driving him into a corner to see if that would awaken the vision.
It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable and fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Very. Can we, like, teleport back again?
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes, I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening.
See, the one thing I'm thinking of, right? The way we have elemental abilities is because we dodge the statues, and then the Archons give the power to us. But if we're gonna fight, or if we're gonna go to Inazuma, there's no way Baal is gonna give us electro powers, right? So maybe for electro, we actually use the vision. Maybe that's how we actually get the electro powers.
After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come,
I'd like
why
to do
don't
them
you
all
give
at
it a
once.
try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So
Okay.
you are also unable to rekindle the vision.
Theory debunked.
No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, fine with me. I just wanna take the fucking ship and go to Inazuma, man.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duelist sofa,
next level simping.
I heard his sentence of divine
He
punishment,
just wanted to die
his
by her
severed blade
blade.
hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
It was Electro.
Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
Whoosh. Fly all the way back. Oof. No! I didn't mean to do that. I want my ship, please.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
That's a lot of C's.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero here is the champion.
Let's go.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying
We
goes,
fought like two
honor
people and they
given
were so
is honor
disappointing.
deserved.
What was even
Now,
the point?
let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Wait, I wanted a crown. That's what you said.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word, but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a
That's
second.
actually cool.
You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest.
I'm starting to understand the guy that died. You know, Kazuha's friend.
Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken
Searching
the vision.
far and wide. Each Pokemon. Oh
Paimon
wait.
believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful.
All right.
One final word of
Let's go to
warning.
Inazuma.
The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
No doubt. Alright, that was the prologue. Now let's go. Catherine. All the way over there. Oops.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler?
Get me a ship.
Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
You know, she doesn't actually seem to speak. Look at her. Oh.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
Well, I guess that happens all the time.
Oh, is that right? Well, it's an honor to
No,
meet
no, no.
you.
See, the thing is, for him it makes a little sense, but this bitch behind the counter, she just did random things. I don't know.
The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Let's go.
Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course. There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Isn't she gonna be in Inazuma too? We'll miss you.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
That's actually true.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awake.
So there's another Catherine at Ninazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy now.
What are those eyes?
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue
He's just
Harbor.
done with her.
Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
He just used the teleport as well. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I wanna go to Inazuma. I just spent 1.5 an hour trying to go there. Long ass story. Yeah. Wait. Wait. We gotta go up again. Which way is it? This way. Wait. What is this? Oh, new domains. I thought they put new missions. More Primo gems, you know. But I was disappointed yet again.
Yeah, no time to...
This close enough. We're just gonna take it. Wait, can you climb up the side of the ship? If you have to swim? Guess we'll find out. Do they have if I have to climb the mountain again? That would be so frustrating. What the fuck? No! You can't? What the fuck? Like, they had to put the ship so far away, and you can't even climb it. It's this way, I already forgot. Give me this. To be fair, we nearly made it. I don't have to go that high. Just like there. Yeah, where those things are. That should be enough. If they leave me alone. Just, oh my god. Don't kill me. Is that Inazuma in the background? Ooh. Let's go.
Ah, you finally made it.
Fine. You know how long I had to wait? And you dare to say this?
All
You have
these
the
years,
audacity.
come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail
let's
for
go.
the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Yo, it's actually kind of cool. Right, defense service. Wait, can we actually sail this ship? Like the little one in the Summer Islands, right? Why can't we just have this one? Looks beautiful. It made me Geo. You saw that? Yo. It looks so good. Look. Yellow, not blue. Is that our boyfriend?
Oh, hi there.
I'm so excited.
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Why does he have horns?
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts.
The fixer? The fixer.
If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
If he tries, okay.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Nah, I'll steal his title.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now then, first
she wasn't
things
in Niwa
first.
for a long
We need to go get you
time.
registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
We're criminals after. Wait, we're not. We don't have a vision. They have nothing on us. Let's go.
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried.
Wait, but what?
So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Ah, I like bending rules. I like this guy. Let's go. Five Primo Gems. It's like 1/32 of a fucking wish. Kageyama.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma.
He's got his way with the women.
You must be new here.
Or she already knows him.
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
You know, both of them sound very suspicious. We're gonna go with this
Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the My apologies, but I'll have to ask you...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh. Take your time. No rush or anything.
Couldn't he just have started with that? I agree with Paimon here. heart rate was rising. We're fucked.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
Ah, see, he did it on purpose.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to retail.
Welcome to retail.
Where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh.
It's just like the real world.
Super strict.
But this is
just
a game.
Like everyone says.
Well,
Supposed to be
let's
fun.
not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders.
It's just like the real world.
As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well.
Yeah, he's
Now,
cool.
let's head over
Bit
to
of
the
an
Outlander
asshole at
Affairs
times, but he's
Agency.
cool.
Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
No.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
She doesn't sound very welcoming.
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be $2 million
Jesus,
more.
guys, she's done with this.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
Can we just beat her up?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry.
Sounds like the easy
You
way
can
out.
trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to
Alright, glass half full.
400,000 mora total.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee,
600
I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
Now I know why he's called the Fixer. That's like the perfect opportunity. See, I told you, he has his way with women. I get his lifestyle.
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will
Dude,
make a
she
record.
just wants to go out for dinner with him. Yep.
Much obliged.
It works. Works for me. It's a good thing he's here.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
I agree.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some
Wow.
poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency,
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
That's disgusting.
exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this close nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration.
You know, I have an idea. We just run straight to her palace, beat everyone up, and then we beat her up.
After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma.
I mean, there is the problem with her being
is
a
a deity
goddess
who
and
reigns
shit.
on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
We can have her. But we have to find a way.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh. And is that likely?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Nice! This guy is useful.
Really? Wow! The Rito Fixer is better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price. You understand?
You want some money?
Not you too!
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
Sounds fair to me.
I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
I mean that's smart. Just keeping everyone indebted.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive.
Well, you need food.
Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Carisio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
It's a good thing people's names float above their head. There you go.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on Rito, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
What the fuck is Crystal Marrow? I have none. I can't enter.
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either,
I
until the new
totally-
decree came along.
I get it.
Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this Crystal Marrow.
I mean, it's kinda smart. I guess if you need something and you just tax your citizens whatever you need, they have to do the work to actually get it. But that's dirty.
But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for Crystal Marrow drove the price
Dude,
higher
you're just
and
fucking
higher.
up the economy.
Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
And he makes it so expensive that they can't get it.
Isn't
Yeah.
they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to.
What is his strategy here? I don't see it. Like, if they really want Crystal Marrow badly, sure, but what the fuck? Why would anyone do that?
The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens,
we'll beat him up. That's like all we're good
tried
for in this
communicating
game, so
with the commission
we'll do it.
directly. But this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland.
Wait, he's
I miss you
French.
an awful lot at the moment.
How did he get this name? Well, I was trying to figure it out earlier. I was like, this guy is an outsider, as they call it, right? But his name, it sounds suspiciously Japanese. Sorry, Inazuman, or whatever. But he's from Fontaine. He's from Fontaine. Yeah, I couldn't tell.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
Maybe you should change his name.
But Carisu's the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck. Not to mention, we're Outlanders too.
Right. And besides, I think this may well be the fate they've ordained for us.
Okay. Well,
Wait, but is it tax only for these so-called outsiders? Or is it all the citizens? Otherwise, that's some serious discrimination.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us.
Oh.
I have no idea where he sources this stuff.
The lighting just changed.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember
That's,
correctly,
my strategy.
our usual meeting point with him is under a tree
Totally.
by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it. We're on the case.
We're on the case. No. Someone I wanted to. It's level 20? Oh shit. Oops. Yeah. Wait, do we even have a teleport point here? We do. Let's get the tower. Statue. Wait, do we get... Where is it? There it is. Do we get Electro straight away? Oh, and they're gonna tell us we can't enter or something? Nah, they're not that big of an asshole. It's a nice place though. Yo, this is a big island. We're doing the small one. Do we get the... No, we don't get the resonate. Oh, I'm not using the traveler, of course. I should have checked that. So that's Crystal Marrow. Yo, this is nothing! This is all he's selling?
Huh?
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
I swear, it's always the assholes. Why is he doing this?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
I agree.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here.
Shit.
Karisu and his associates
He
sent
saw
you
through
here
us.
to try and plead their case, didn't they? They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Hey, what's your problem?
If we just kill him and steal everything. That's an idea.
Get
Maybe
out of
I'm
here,
just
go
too
on. Tell them
aggressive.
they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
Oh, Toma. We need him for everything, I swear. If he weren't here... That's a cookie pot. Don't know why I felt the need to mention that.
Hmm? That was quick. You resolved it already?
Hell no, dude.
Having a little trouble.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by. But he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
When he left, he used to be a member. And now he's being a dick.
Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him?
I mean, no. Everyone speaks English. What the fuck?
That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
What an asshole.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. But, not this guy.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
You know, I'll just play along. I have no idea. But sure. I probably just need coffee. Maybe he needs coffee too.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
Oh, that's our plan. We're gonna play that card, okay. I mean, this is by far what we have the most on.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown, the home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
Oh, it's working!
You're not supposed to say that out loud.
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to. Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Yeah, I'm not sure I know where this is going.
Just close your eyes already.
Or if I want to.
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants.
Yo, it's even working on me.
Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
I can see it. You're stuck on an island like this.
Liyue.
I told you. I have so many of these. Like, Child needed so many, and then I don't know.
Wait.
I remembered
Stop.
where all of them were.
That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me. Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Just fucking do it.
Well,
I mean,
no
they'd
one's
love to.
stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough.
Bullshit.
So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world. Alright, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't
No,
take
he's
it
been
anymore.
working with the Inazuman government.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
You just give them this box. I think you'll be fine.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. Keijiro and his companions.
Ah. See,
They
I was
start
right.
by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
Wait, he's not even earning money himself.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total.
Exactly.
It's
What the
barely
fuck?
enough for me to live on.
Why would he even help them?
Evidence. You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
But that's not far at all. How did no one notice if this is where he went?
Keijiro, it's him.
After him.
Too close.
Since when do they do stealth missions?
Who are you? Why are you following me?
It's not like I'll get any customers. Seems like he's
There's a
noticed
new
us.
mechanic apparently. You could have just told me in advance, you know?
Keijiro, it's him.
Well, at least we finally get some gameplay. Instead of just running from one person to another, going through dialogue.
Should I close early?
It's not like I'll get any customers.
I mean, this is not difficult either. Riveting gameplay.
Ah, Ryoko.
Too close! It's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Now, who else?
What the fuck, dude? He just keeps looking this way. That's not fair. Why does he randomly stomp there? Why he's running?
He's getting further and further away!
What was that sound?
What sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Oh shit.
Too close!
Yeah, oh my god. He's got a sixth sense, I tell you.
He's getting further and further away!
Now he's running again. Dude, this guy is not normal. And then that's it.
He was right there a moment ago.
He teleports.
And he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we made less noise.
If only we made less noise. You're telling me I didn't do that right? How was I supposed to know?
I could get used to this.
What? We have to do it again?
After him!
Ah, I'm gonna get stuck on this mission. What the fuck?
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Okay, so we know he's gonna go to the left.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Should we wait
Ah,
here?
Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
They're just eating up to him. It's actually so disgusting.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. He's getting further and further away!
Why is he running?
What was that sound?
There was no sound.
Quiet! Don't let him find us! Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away!
Oh, we have to stay close enough? Because otherwise he disappears or some shit? That must have been what happened.
He's getting further and further away!
Paimon, shut the fuck up.
Catch up a little.
What is he doing? He's just... But I can't get closer. Look, the red light. I swear if he disappeared. Oh, that's creepy.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look?
Wait, he buried something? Money.
Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here. Yeah.
Let me take a look here. Aha, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say
No,
goodbye to you here
you
then.
come with us.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
You're coming.
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
We'll tell them this came from you. It's fine.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Poof, he disappeared. No, you can't climb that? You can here. Huh. Oh, we're supposed to find it ourselves.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no
What
excuses.
a fucking dickhead. I don't like him.
And who are you? Another new member of the association?
Oui, oui. Monsieur.
It just so happens that we found your little ledger.
Except
so
I'm
now
not French.
we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us.
Well, you see,
Wait, he doesn't even defend himself.
Let me take a look at the ledger.
That's
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this?
with a fight.
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone
By
else.
scamming people. Honest. I'm modest. That's not honest.
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure Commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Told you it was gonna be a fight.
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about
mind.
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
it? Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And
You
not
fucking
even an
better.
ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Don't do it.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
What
Chief,
does that have to do
you've
with it?
arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand. But they're never grateful.
He's
A helping hand.
He's really gonna do
The
that?
only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth.
Well, there goes the deal.
I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the rules.
There are rules. He's not Voldemort.
Seize the
You can't
merchants.
say
We'll
his
resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad
How the fuck did this happen?
Gentlemen, come now.
Ah,
Is there any need
it's
for
our
this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
Dude, he's not a woman. It won't work.
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
The what now?
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young...
That was in the middle of a sentence. What is this?
lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan. The Shirasagi Himegimi.
Oh, it just showed up too early.
I don't need any trouble with her.
It was a fan.
Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. He's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
I just realized he's like a more honest child, like Tartaglia. They're very similar actually. They both just show up and help you out. But then, wait, like, Child turned out to be a harbinger. What if this guy?
Not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
He's getting suspicious. But oh, they're definitely similar.
No time to lose.
Oh yes, that will work. No one will hear us in the middle of the plaza.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Jesus Christ.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? So, the Yashiro Commission...
Nah, he's probably not that bad. He was hiding something like Child, but this is actually a good guy.
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself.
Lol.
I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember that.
Seems like she must
Ayaka.
be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan.
Where have I heard that name before?
I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend. You're asking the right questions, and to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island, and I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the
what
main
now?
thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the times?
She means murder.
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see.
With
With
we
your
did the
help,
experiment.
even the Vision Hunt decree.
I forgot. Wait, huh? Why would we refuse?
That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading.
Wait, that's not my goal. Dude, what the fuck?
Yes, of
Well,
course.
I guess it's one of them.
I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Ah, he believes we'll change our mind.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now. Oh,
You're so
one more
disappointed.
thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Yo, we let our boy down. No, I didn't want to do that.
Guy, huh? We should get going. Huh? What's up? Oh,
Oh yeah,
right.
that's a good
I
point.
forgot all about that. Wait, so did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! No way he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing.
See, I like this guy.
As soon as
He's
we
sneaky.
get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score. Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
Rito escape plan. Try to leave Rito. I like it.
Stop there. Present your travel permits.
Yeah, we have none.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
You see that? It's just flat.
As expected.
Unlike us.
Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito?
What? Did I? Which is which?
Are you saying we should go and meet with
I
the
forgot, I'm
Kanjo
sorry.
Commissioner? Guess it can't hurt to try.
Wait,
Even if
that
Paimon
choice
has
mattered?
A few choice work, who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
Oh, conveniently, he's like right here.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
We're here to see, the Kanjo Commissioner?
Exactly.
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Okay, so you know what's gonna happen. That's bit of a coincidence.
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need
Yeah.
to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Did you get all that, mister?
Fucking pylon.
My sincere apologies.
She's always the same. Alright, nice. Nice.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
Nice to
Hey
meet
there,
you,
was
sir.
the other option.
So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business
No,
only.
we're having tea with this guy. I prefer coffee though.
So what you're
And I'm all out.
saying is we really are pretty famous, huh?
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the sea, eh?
Ocean snake. Yes.
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel. Is that true?
I certainly did. I didn't have to try it like 15 times. Nah. I didn't. In hindsight, it wasn't that hard, but
Yep.
I swear when I first tried that, it certainly was.
As I thought.
Something wrong?
No, no, no. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all. Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, sure, no
Sure, what the fuck do we need to do now?
need, right?
Excellent. Well then.
Aaron Simulator. I agree.
You must know the Genshin. A flower grows on the mountaintops of Liyue.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So,
I hope
you
I
want
still
us
have
to
some.
go back to Liyue?
Yes, bring me 300 Shinken, would you? Freshly
What
baked,
the
I mean.
fuck? There's something wrong with this guy. He's not alright. Freshly baked.
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Nah. I think Ganyu ate all of them. Fuck you.
Too much trouble, is it? I see. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
That sounds much more like it.
709
Oh
letters
my
to be
God.
precise.
Hey, what gives? How come you don't have people to do that already?
Just do it
Terribly
yourself,
sorry.
old
We're just a
man.
little short on people lately.
And the next coincidence happens.
What sort of an explanation is that?
Who that?
Traveler, what are we going to do?
There's
Can
not
we
many.
really help this guy?
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
She wrote all the letters. Sorry, ma'am, we're gonna break into your house real quick.
Considering taking this job? The terms are
Never mind.
ridiculous.
She ran away. She ran away.
Halt, you two.
Did I?
What did we do?
What is he? Never mind.
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see.
Dear traveler, would that I could convey this message to you in person. I apologize for the hasty means by which this letter has come to you, and I hope that it hasn't left you feeling perplexed or perturbed in any way. I don't know what that means. This is my first time extending an invitation to an unknown outlander, after all. It is no mere coincidence that our paths have crossed. Therefore, I hope that you would be so courteous as to meet me tonight. She wants to go on a date. Under the glow of resplendent moonlight. Okay. I mean, it's one way to do it. Please do not fret about retainers and bodyguards. I will ensure that their attention shall be elsewhere. I look forward to the pleasure of your company. Yeah, we're going on a date with this bitch.
So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at night?
Look at his face. He's so satisfied with
But
himself.
you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on?
Oh yeah.
Huh? Have you been up to something behind Paimon's back?
It was right in front of you.
Let's ask her tonight and see what she has to say.
We have to do a clock thing now, or we wait? No, it's already night. We're breaking into his house for real now. How would we know we're supposed to go here though?
Ah, you finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Did we meet her before?
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
When?
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments.
She wants
And
to
at
marry us.
last, we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Dude, he's disappointed. You wanted to marry her. No, I'm not leaving.
Father like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island instead.
And that's how we get there.
It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve
so it is
him
about
politically.
marriage. I wasn't entirely
My
wrong. She's
heart is with
not
Kamachi.
marrying me. Oh. She was supposed to marry someone else. It's quite a cliche, but
There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity pass.
I agree. Two birds with one stone.
Ah, Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That, to be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up.
But why? What's the point?
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago.
Dude, everything is corrupt.
They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the Shogun.
It wasn't the Shogun. Okay.
We don't have much time.
Maybe it was
I have plans to help you off the island. It
like
just so
Fatui
happens
bitch.
that a shipment of goods is...
The one that, you know, took 2 noses already?
Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter.
Alright, let's go. Let's do it.
I could get used to this.
Yeah, the border isn't exactly far.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Watatsumi.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
I mean, they just never question her.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort this shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
You dare question my
Please,
abilities.
do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
She does, though.
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Ah, she's good.
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady. You heard her. There's no time to lose.
Yeah, they're gonna tell someone. Huh? You have to protect him? So, the thieves, they are real.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as you handle it.
Ow. Yeah, see this level 20
Brace yourself.
it's hurting me. I'll just use it down for now.
That tingle? I got careful.
Nice.
Picked
Oh, there's
the wrong
more.
test subject.
I'm going in! Delved into destiny. Decided by destiny. Time to go!
Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack.
Monster?
Protect Lady Hiraki at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
Ah, that's not what I said, right? What is this? We did something.
Watch out! More monsters inbound.
deal.
Lady Hiraki, stay close.
They're people! What do you mean monsters?
Everybody stand back! Cross over!
Oh, this one is strong. Just,
This isn't over.
Fate is upon you.
I like the music.
Finally.
Oh yeah, I'm not actually trying to dodge. That was okay. I accidentally completed an achievement.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamachi to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token of my appreciation.
Dope.
My lady.
So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but Shinojo, you...
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us. I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji you speak of, my lady?
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
The one you love?
Shinojo,
You won't get to marry her,
did you
sorry, dude.
honestly think that...
What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams...
Wait, he actually thought... Huh.
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held
Oh,
accountable.
he was definitely dreaming about it.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my lady.
But what will happen if your actions here are discovered, Chisato?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without
Wow.
food or something to that effect.
Huh. Paimon never suspected a guy like him could have a soft side.
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving.
Yo,
We've got
he's
goods to
really
ship.
down. He actually wanted to marry her. Dude, you should have asked her out on a date sooner. Even I went on a date with her.
All right.
He's a broken heart. What is that? It's a dragon tree. Sting.
Whew, we're finally on our own way again. I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right!
We just-
Komori Tea House.
Okay. It automatically unlocked. Wait, that next teleport point is really close. What's even the point? I don't mind. Yeah, I'll get the fucking Oculus Eye Oculi later. Fire! Yeah, alright. That's too long for me to walk. I'll do that later. I'm gonna close off the stream, guys. We'll continue this one tomorrow, most likely. Thanks for watching, and See ya later.